All right. So a lot of people growing up have pets, and for me, I had cats, dogs, and fish. So today I'm going to be going over how to properly and successfully set up a fish tank, making it safe and a good environment for your fish to grow up in. When you're setting up a fish tank, it's very important to remember and keep in mind the type of fish you're going to have, how many fish you're going to have, the type of water, salt water or fresh water, and the decorations and location of the fish tank. There are many steps to set up a fish tank, including picking the tank, picking the decorations, and picking the fish, and much more. For many people, a fish is an easy pet to take care of. It doesn't require a lot of work because you don't have to change the water daily, sometimes just weekly or every 2 weeks, and you can basically feed them every other day and not really worry about it. However, it's really not that simple. As a first-year college student, I decided that I wanted to get a fish, and I decided that I needed to learn a little bit more information so that I could accurately set up a fish tank and put it together and keep it safe for my fish. So today I'll be informing you how to set up a proper freshwater fish tank. To start, you're going to need to gather all of your materials. Maddie Hargrove, the author of Freshwater Aquariums for Dummies, explains that setting up a fish tank really isn't that difficult. You just need to find your location and the size of the tank, and that's the first step, and it's the easiest step. In an article by Live Aquaria, the author states that the materials you need to set up a safe fish tank are a tank, food, water, gravel, water conditioner, a fish, and a filter. Fish parents should be aware that the proper conditioning of the water is a key step in setting up a fish tank. If you don't condition the water properly, your fish could become sick and ultimately die, which is not good. Proper size and decorations inside the tank are also very important because you don't want to give little fish a big place to hide because you'll never see them, and you don't want to give big fish a little decoration to hide because they won't be able to use it. Now let's learn the process of putting together a fish tank. The process to set up a fish tank is quite simple. In an article posted at fishlore.com, the author states that the process to set up the fish tank is about 10 to 11 steps. 11th step being just regular maintenance and care. The first thing you're going to want to do is pick the tank and size and the location, which I previously stated, and then you're going to want to purchase the products and wash off all the products. Rinse out the tank, rinse out the gravel, rinse off the decorations and everything just to get rid of the chemicals and any dust that's on them from the store. Let the water sit after you put it into the tank and let it cycle through the filter so that it can be filtered out, and make sure that there's no things floating around there that the fish could eat and ultimately get sick from. In an article posted by Chloe Clay, a fish owner and fanatic, she states that the most important part of the setup process is making sure that the temperature is correct. Not all fish can be in the same temperature water, so you want to make sure that the fish you are purchasing can all go in the same temperature water together, and if they can't, then you need to get separate tanks. That's very important because your fish could get sick, could develop bacteria, or could just die if you put them in the wrong type of temperature. The most fun and personal part of setting up a fish tank is decorating and picking the fish. Decorating the fish tank is a way for you to put your personality into the tank or tie the tank into the room. Not everything can go inside of a fish tank, so you need to keep in mind you can't put toys in there, you can't put candles in there. If you're going to put things from outside, you need to rinse them off, and sometimes you need to coat them in a special plastic that can make them safe for the tank and for the fish. In an article posted to theaquariumguide.net, the author Brian states that even the gravel and water filters must be rinsed out, like I previously stated, because you don't want the dust and anything that's on them, even like the chemicals from the packaging, to get into the water because they can make your fish ill. Another great decoration to have inside of a tank is plants. A lot of fish in their natural habitats have plants in there, and if you have them in a tank, they can not only help oxygenate, but they can also help provide food for your plant if you're going on vacation or can't feed it every day. Now that you know how to set up a fish tank, let me tell you where you can purchase fish tanks and supplies and fish. I did a search on Google for best fish tanks and fish tank supplies, and these are the websites that I found. This site is online only, so you cannot go and see the objects in person, but if you already know what you had in mind and you've measured everything, you can go to chewy.com. It's a pet website, and you can order anything that you need. Personally, I would use that for more food and like decorations and stuff. If you wanted to look in person and then get things shipped to you, especially if you were going to have a bigger fish tank, you can go to petco.com or petsmart.com, and they are a store, and then you can order them online and have things shipped to your house, because if you're having a big fish tank, you don't want to bring that in and then risk like breaking it or whatever. and they also have an app. And then another great place is to look locally. So for me, there's a fish store called House of Tropicals. They also have a website. And you can order all types of fish food, chemicals. They also have small pets there as well. And last but not least, ggfishery.com is strictly sells fish. They don't have anything else online, so you can just order fish. But if you're a long-time fish tank owner and you know what you want, then you can order your fish online and get them shipped directly to your house. Now that I've explained how to properly set up a fish tank, let's review. Today I've gone through all the steps to successfully put together a fish tank for your new fish. From choosing the size and location to making sure that the temperature and the decorations are safe. I've given you all you need to know to successfully put together a tank for yourself. In the future, I hope that people can put together healthy environments for their aquatic friends to live and thrive in. Thank you.